Hi, good morning, Uveka. Well, we saw only a few thunderstorms forming on Thursday afternoon. The hot weather has really returned at the end of the work week, and that is going to continue as we head towards the weekend. But we'll see more of this as we head towards the weekend. On our satellite, you'll see predominantly clear skies, but with that low cloud really pushing in along the coastline as well as the adjacent Laing interior. And that's really this shade of green that you see extending all the way along the coastline. And under that cloud, we're even expecting a bit of light rainfall. In fact, you'll see that chance of light rain along the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal coastline on our rainfall probability map. We're also forecasting a 60% chance of thunderstorms over parts of KwaZulu-Natal, Mpumalanga and the Free State, with up to a 40% chance of thundershowers extending through to Gauteng, northwest and into the southern part of Limpopo. On our cloud and rain forecast, you'll see predominantly dry and clear weather over the western parts. It's a very hot day over the central part of the country. A bit of cloud remains over the southern parts, and you'll see cloud pushing in through to KwaZulu-Natal, and then zooming in over that part of South Africa, you'll see that band of isolated to scattered thunderstorms extending from northwest all the way through to the eastern interior. They say Weather Service have issued a high fire danger warning for Friday, with runaway fires possible across the interior, and that's mainly within the shade of red with hot, dry and windy conditions. They've also issued a heatwave advisory. It includes parts of the Free State, northwest and the Northern Cape, with very hot weather persisting only up until Friday, so a few degrees cooler as we head towards the weekend. Still hot over the northeastern part, highs in the low and middle 30s for Gauteng, with maximum temperatures expected to peak at 38 in Vryburg, 36 as we head towards Mahikeng, with a sizzling hot Friday in store. 30 degrees for Bombela, with a possibility of rainfall. You'll see thundershowers throughout the Highveld. We're forecasting a particularly hot day over the western Free State, Bloemfontein at 37, with thundershowers into Welkom and Bethlehem at 35 and 30 degrees. 29 as we head towards Pietermaritzburg, with a chance of thunderstorms. A bit of light rain is expected into Bishu and Umtata at 28 and 26 degrees. Friday, we'll also see temperatures in the middle and upper 20s along the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal coastline, with a predominantly easterly wind. Fresh winds are forecast for Port Elizabeth and East London, with light winds as we head towards Durban and Richards Bay. Along the east coast, we're expecting a 1.5 metre east-southeasterly swell. Hot for Beaufort West and Gaffranet at 33 degrees, around 30 as we head towards the Western Cape interior. Mild though along the coastline, especially with that cloud overhead, with a light to moderate southeasterly wind from Jeffreys Bay through to Cape Agulhas, and a moderate southerly breeze for Hermanus and Muizenberg, with a 3 metre southwesterly swell along that coastline. A high of around 40 is forecast for Uppington, Prieska and Kimberley, 37 as we head towards De Aar, 28 with a sunny day for Sutherland and Springbok. Mild as we head towards Alexander Bay at 23 degrees with a fresh southerly wind. You'll also see a moderate to fresh southerly wind for Table Bay, and a high of 26 for Cape Town, with southwesterly winds as we head towards Langebaan and Lambert's Bay, with a 3 metre southwesterly swell along the west coast. On Saturday, you'll see temperatures cooling off by a few degrees over the central parts, still hot across the country, with the possibility of thundershowers over the central, northeastern and eastern part of South Africa. Cloudy with a chance of rainfall from George through to East London, but still sunny and warm to hot over the western parts. You'll see a maximum temperature of 28 degrees for Cape Town. Partly cloudy along the coastline, East London still expecting some rainfall at 26, and then you'll see that hot weather persisting over the interior, with a chance of thunderstorms extending from Mahikeng all the way through to the KwaZulu-Natal coastline. That's all from the Weather Centre for now. I'll be back again with updates a little later on.